Since the Foundation update, buying your own freighter unlocks vast potentials. While you're exploring on the frontier, it can serve as an orbital supply ship. It can be an emergency repair station when your starship's damaged while you're exploring. You can use it as a mobile base, including farming operations. Haul mass quantities of resources across the galaxy to find the best prices for sales. Best of all, with the Pathfinder update, now you can begin to add your own collection of ships. In this video, I'm going to look specifically at how to help you find the freighter that serves your needs and fits your budget. First, I'll look at the first freighter that I purchased, and then we'll look at 5 other freighters to help give you an idea as you search for your own. My first freighter was very humble. I got it for a very good price, 13 slots. It served me well. Now, where you find freighters is near the space stations in a star system. They arrive pretty abruptly, all of a sudden, and if you watch closely, you'll find an indicator near the entry points of the freighters that shows you that the freighter is available. Now, this one I'm approaching from the wrong side, so let's flip around and go inside and take a look. Most of the freighters you find will be fairly reasonably priced. It's a good idea to save up some units and be prepared. This is a good example of a standard freighter. 15 slots. It's a good place to begin if you haven't bought a freighter before. This one was priced at $11.1 million, and it would be a good starter starship freighter for you to get an idea of what a freighter has to offer. Now, this next freighter is also a 15 slot, but you can tell now the design is completely different. It just depends. As you're looking around, you really do yourself a disservice if you just buy the first freighter you come across. This one is close to what the other one was, $12.2 million. The 15 slot ships are all about the same price range. But it is well worthwhile to shop around. Now, this third freighter is an 18 slot ship. You can tell right away it's a little bit more complex in design. The front of it looks a lot like my first freighter I had. It is a little more expensive, 19.2. As you get more slots on your freighters, the price does go up. Now, as you approach the freighter from a distance, you'll see the indicator that it is available. And this one as well is a 19 slot ship. It is a little bit more pricey, but it is a very sleek and nice design. 20.4 million would be a good freighter for all-around use. Now, you can see here that there is no indicator, but the lights are on in the docking bay. As you approach, these oftentimes will indicate they're available, but even if the indicator doesn't come up showing freighters available, if the lights are on, you can dock and you can purchase the freighter. This is another 19 slot ship, but again, you can see the design and the model is very different than the others. And again, this is a good reason to shop around. Now, my ship that I finally decided on, yes, it is considerably bigger. However, as I shopped, I began to conclude that it would be a good idea to get a freighter that I can live with from here on out for a good long time. So I purchased a 29 slot freighter, and it's a beauty. it set me back a pretty good price, although over the extended play time in No Man's Sky, I've accumulated a considerable amount of credits and units, so it was well worth the purchase price. I was very thrilled with it, and as you can see, started to load resources on for transport. So I was off exploring the galaxy again, but like all things in No Man's Sky, once I thought I had things settled, I came across the freighter I had been looking for. They don't come easy. Oftentimes these larger freighters you can only find in freighter battles. And like most of them, I had to fight for this one. So I went inside to inquire if I could even afford it, and at this point I had no idea. So I had to look more closely at the details. The freighter turned out to be very close to the one that I have now. It has 32 slots rather than 29. In trade, I was able to get it for $28 million. However, the purchase price outright was $63.5. So these large freighters are very pricey, so save up your units. Now, after the purchase, I wanted to go outside and take a look at what I'd just done. It's a beautiful freighter. I couldn't be more thrilled. So I wanted to fly around and get a closer look at my freighter. What I came to find out very quickly, these large freighters draw a lot of attention. Was immediately after I had purchased my freighter. So I hope this helps you find the freighter that you're looking for. I know I found what I was looking for. It's a beautiful freighter, and it has all the space I'll ever need. As you can see, I've begun to utilize my resources, uploading them all prepared for sales.